So if you're watching this, you're obviously interested in the new BMW M5 wagon. So here's the facts of what we know so far about it. Let's check them out. So the first thing that's stated in the headline is it will have a V8 engine, but it will be a hybrid with a plug-in, powertrain. So it's gas, petrol, which is what all, the car enthusiasts want, but it's also a hybrid, so that's something to think about if you're going to get it. So it's also expected, though, that the same V8 engine is going to be the same one that's in the BMW XM, which is one of their new plug-in hybrid cars. So if you look that car up, it's going to be kind of similar to that. Something else that's really cool, though, is this new BMW is going to produce up to 738 horsepower. That's insane. Wow, especially in a wagon. But what's cool about this, though, is this is going to be the red label one, which means, from what I'm inferred, is that there's going to be different versions of this, like an M5 Touring, M5 Touring Competition, M5 Touring CS, M5 Touring, I don't know, they could do so many versions of this. They could do, a full track version. They could do, even some kind of a GT3 version. Just that we know that there's going to be red label. We know that there's going to be endless versions, even probably a competition. Because BMW always does an M5 competition and all that, right? So also, since most people that are watching my videos are in the USA, something to know is that the rumor mill is saying that this BMW M5 wagon is expected to be for sale in the USA, which is cool because a lot of BMW models never ended up in the USA, like the special ones, but this is supposed to go to the USA. So if you're in the USA and looking for a new M5 or competition to the RSX Avant, this is a car to wait for. So a few more things you know about this so far is it's supposed to have an almost fender flared look to give it a wide body opposed to your typical 5 Series or something. Also, it's stated online that it's supposed to have quad exhaust, which would be really cool. So obviously if you're driving in sport mode or track mode, it'll have a really good tune to pop and all that if you want a loud car. So also it's stated online through various websites it's supposed to have Michelin Sport Cup 5 tires, as well as staggered wheels that you can get in different options. So from that, I would assume that you can get different brake options too, like ceramic brakes, M brakes, Brembo brakes, maybe even, Brembo's not usually their supplier, but I'm going to assume maybe. We'll see what they put out, because there's a lot of options. So more about the engine. It's going to be a V8, like I said earlier, but it's going to be a 4.4 liter V8. So it is still a bigger V8 compared to some of these 2-liter engines we're seeing in other cars, so that's still nice. Some people also claim online that it's going to have rear wheel steering, just like the Maybachs do and other big SUVs and cars, which would be kind of cool to see a performance car like this, like a performance wagon or sedan, have rear wheel steering. I haven't seen that before. And it's also supposed to be on 22-inch rims, so those are pretty big. So this is going to be in size wise a lot bigger than the other M5s, I'm assuming, which would be really cool. Because again, I said it's going to have a wide body fender flare look. So this is going to be both wide and long and tall. This is going to be quite the big SUV. I meant car. And it's, I think size-wise, it's going to be comparable to almost a Rolls-Royce Ghost. So BMW also says it's going to have a few different driving modes and also regenerative braking. So like I said, I'm really excited to see if they do a sport mode, sport plus mode, track mode. I definitely, when this car comes to here where I am in Canada, I'm definitely going to test this car out, or do a track day with it or do something cool. Because I love the M5, and before I bought my car, I checked out an E39 M5, so I've always thought they were really cool. And I've just fallen in love with BMW and M5, so I really need to see an M5 wagon. So thank you for watching this video on the first look at the M5. And what I think about it so far, the facts about it. If you enjoyed this video, stay tuned because there's more on the M5 to come.